They both are really funny.
Good idea.
They just go with the flow. It's the Hershey and Keegs Show.
Welcome to Hershey and the Keegs Show, starring pitcher Mark Hirschman and his personal catcher, Mike Keegan. Every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. live from the Governor's Comedy Club radio studio. Thanks so much for listening.
Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. It is Tuesday night, 9 p.m. It's the Hershey the Keegs Show. I am excited from my toes to my hose.
Toast to my hose?
Toes to my hose.
First of all, it's not 9 o'clock, it's 7 o'clock. You said 9 o'clock.
Oh, my goodness.
And toast to my hose. You do realize that on a summer night at 7 o'clock, we probably have some young people listening. So you're talking about hose right now.
I meant my penis.
Do you think that's appropriate? I'm just saying, like, is that necessary?
I don't know. Kids have hoses.
Oh, your hose. Your hose.
No, I'm not being a misogynist. I'm talking about my genitalia.
I thought you were referring to hose as in HOES.
No, HOSE, like a euphemism for genitalia.
So you're referring to your male genitalia as a hose.
My hose hangs to my toes.
Oh, I see. Okay. Good, Mikey.
All right, thank
Good
you.
work.
All right,
like your hat. We got some.
I'll tell you, I have a story about this.
We're accessorizing today. You know, if you remember a couple of weeks ago, maybe a couple of months ago.
I got this when I was in Desert Storm.
You got that? You were in Desert Storm? Right. Yeah. What exactly were you? You were a blockade for... what?
I was a cluster bomb.
Do you remember a couple of months ago we had those nice fellas on the show from the Doggy Paddle podcast? What's it called?
Oh yeah, Training Your Dog.
Training Water.
Trending Waters.
Trending in the Water.
Trending in the Water.
No, Trading Waters.
Treading Water. Mark. They're our best friends.
Treading Water.
Treading Water.
So we had on the show Hugh Murray IV and Travis Grant. Our buddies, we love that show. It's probably our favorite show other than our own. Yeah. And we did like a little thing where we decided we were going to like dress like them, like cool young bucks.
Yeah,
you know,
they are cool young bucks.
They had like their hats on backwards when they do their show, and they had their sunglasses on in the middle of the daytime.
Yep.
So we did that, and I was watching that show back recently, and I'm like, fucking cool, man. I'm like, you know, they still wear their glasses during the show. I'm like, I have cool sunglasses. I have Dahmer glasses, and the chicks dig me.
Sunglasses.
I would think.
They're
no,
nice.
Maybe.
Yeah. One at least one does.
One
kind of.
One maybe did 3 times. Yeah. Okay. Well,
one chick dug you 3 times for a few minutes at a time.
No minutes. I don't even. Yeah. So I don't know. I decided to go with the glasses tonight. I don't have a sty or a cataract that I'm aware of.
You're not high
or glaucoma.
You're not stoned in third period geometry.
No, I don't have conjunctivitis. I don't have a chalazion on my eye. I just I decided to see if this is going to work. It's going to take
aesthetics.
So we'll see. Like, you know, we have hundreds, thousands of people live commenting all the time. So tell us what you think of Mark's glasses. Tell us what you think of Mikey's
my military hat for my days that I served.
Days in the storm. That's exactly right. Yeah. So
you know how I'll tell you how I got this hat real quick.
Yeah. No, we have time.
So yeah,
you don't have to rush.
Whole hour.
It's okay.
I went to see my favorite band on Saturday.
OAR. Everybody knows them.
Yep. I went to go see them at Jones Beach, opening up for the Goo Goo Dolls. Mm-hmm. What a show. So we're tailgating in the parking lot, and this like homeless looking guy comes over.
Yes.
But he had like this great booming personality. So we're tailgating, we're having a couple drinks, some snacks. It's me, Carla, my cousin Tim, and his fiance Elise. So
Tim Rollins.
You know Tim Rollins, that boy.
Well, I just know because I stalk everyone's Facebook pages,
exactly.
So I know people's names.
My cousin Tim, we're having his bachelor party soon.
All right, I'll be there.
We're going to WrestleMania for his bachelor party.
Where is that going to be?
Philadelphia.
Well,
you coming?
If I'm invited, I would like to consider the visitation.
You're my tail. I can't go anywhere without my tail.
Oh, we'd be like one of those suits where people wear like
the horse's patoot.
Yeah, I'd be the horse's ass.
So
okay.
So we're standing there, and this guy walks over, and he's got this great personality though, and so he has like this little shtick that he does.
Shtick.
Like, hey, what are you two guys doing over here with girls that are out of your league? Huh?
I like that shtick.
She goes to goes to my cousin's girlfriend. He goes, hey, your eyesight's not too good, are you with this guy?
Hey,
he goes to me. He goes, "Oh, you're here with somebody different than you were here with last year, huh?
Hey,
I like this one better."
Hey.
He's got this whole thing, and then he goes, "So, did any of you guys have anybody that you loved that was in the military?" And of course, we're in our
How do you say
30s.
no?
You don't say no. Like everybody's grandfather was in World War II.
Everybody.
So me and my cousin, our grandfather. He goes, "Well, I got these army hats," and he gives them to us. So I'm like, "Oh, this is great."
Yeah.
And he's just like, just a $20 suggested donation. But, suggested donation, he's not going to...
That's like when they say that in a museum and everyone walks in and puts in 50 cents and then rolls right through and sees the
exactly.
Okay.
But anything less than $20, I'd feel like crying. And I'm going into the concert, so I obviously have money on me.
Sure, you're loaded.
So he figures, they've got two guys are with their girlfriends. They don't want to look like the cheap bastards and unpatriotic. So he conned us into getting two of these stupid hats that I have to wear every day now to get my money's worth.
Did you drop $40 on them or 20?
Yeah, I gave 20. My cousin gave 20.
I mean, they're kind of dope.
It really is. It really is.
They're
a cool
nice
hat.
hats.
I do like it a lot.
And
I like supporting the troops.
But he totally entrapped you.
Oh, he did, dude. He had this whole shtick, and he saw me at a target on the middle.
He saw you coming, boy.
He saw me coming from because he didn't go up to anybody around us.
No.
He saw me,
Yeah.
and knows, this guy's insecure, so he's gonna give me some
So
money.
basically, he had a bag of 2 hats.
I gotta get rid of these 2 hats so I can buy a ticket to go see the Goo Goo Dolls. Exactly.
Did he have more hats, do you think?
Yeah, he actually had a full duffel bag full of hats and different services of the military.
Now, I don't know a lot. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a big Goo Goo doll.
Goo Goo Gaga?
I'm a Goo Goo Gaga fan.
Goo Goo Gaga? Lady Gaga?
I'm not a big Goo Goo Gaga fan. Or OAR.
OAR.
Are they both very military connected bands?
OAR does have a song that's dedicated to a serviceman coming home from the military.
Okay.
It's a beautiful song. Not military based. This guy was just hanging out in the parking lot.
He
of
had
Jones Beach.
no idea who was playing.
He didn't know.
It could have been Jimmy Buffett. It could have been James Taylor, Foreigner, REO Speedwagon.
It could have been the Wu-Tang Clan in there.
Right.
He doesn't know.
Right.
He's just trying to make a few shekels so he could buy some...
By guilting stupid fucking idiots into buying a shitty hat.
He wants to make a few shekels so he can buy some crystal meth.
So he sent Timu $18 and got 75.
100%. This hat cost him $3.
Oh my God! You're being generous.
I know, exactly.
But it's nice. It's
a nice hat. It fits my head well.
It
and
does.
I'm gonna wear it every day now.
No, you are the captain of the adorability with that hat on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what a great show. And I'm not even really a big Goo Goo Dolls fan.
No.
I didn't think I was. And then I got super into the show.
Okay.
And they had hit after hit. I didn't realize.
Just
start playing all these
it
songs.
It never ends.
And I'm like, I know every one of these
It's like Billy
songs.
Joel, but just Goo Goo Dolls.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Goo Goo Joel.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you one thing. Carla got me these tickets for Christmas.
Wow, what a surprise.
Exactly, yeah.
What a surprise.
The seats were phenomenal. Like front row, Orchestra D.
So front row Orchestra D for OAR opening for Goo Goo Dolls. What was that? $6? $8? How much was that?
It was less than this hat. I'll tell you that much.
So Carla got a Groupon. She's like, "We'll sit anywhere. We'll sit up in the upper mezzanine." It's like, no, $20. You can sit right in front of the Goo Goo Dolls.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. You know who was sitting directly in front of me? Matt Martin from the New York Islanders.
Son of a bitch. Yeah. And he was there with Boomer's daughter?
He was there with Boomer's wife.
Oh, so he was there with his mother-in-law.
He was there with his mother-in-law.
That's not scandalous.
No.
She's 68
He was
years
there
old.
with actually a buddy of mine who owns the beach house in Long Beach, who I didn't
Okay.
know that they were friends. I'm like, now you tell me you're friends with Matt Martin? Like my
Fucking
favorite
Christ
Islander.
almighty.
So he's there with Boomer's wife.
Yeah.
And apparently he's friends with Mark, who was the lead singer of the OAR.
Wow.
So-
oh, wait, Mark, what's the last name?
Roberge.
Oh, Mark Roberge is the guy you saw at City Steam.
That's who I saw at Steady Steam, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Steady-
It all
Steady
wrapped
Steam.
together.
It's
in a
all
big
coming
bow.
together.
It's a big bow.
I'm a one-trick pony. I like one band, but apparently they're friends. So at one point, Mark comes off, and he's just hanging out with Matt Martin 10 feet in front of me. Just like that, yeah. Just hanging out with him.
Do you think you can take this relationship that you have with the guy from the beach house into maybe meeting Matt Martin?
First thing that went into my head, because I didn't really get to talk to my buddy. Like I said hi to him, and he's with Matt Martin.
Right.
So I know I do a lot of shows at the beach house. Like,
of course,
at least once a month.
You're steady there.
Yeah,
yeah.
So next time I'm there, and be like, I'm a diehard Islander fan, and I didn't know you were friends with Matt Martin. I love him, and I love the Islanders.
Right.
Throw me a little ticket here or there.
Right.
So that's gonna get me in with Matt Martin. Maybe get a meet and greet with him, and then I'm gonna tell Matt Martin that I'm a big fan of OAR and Mark Roberge, and tell him I've seen him 20 times in concert.
Right.
All over this great country of ours.
Yep.
And
God bless America,
God
baby.
bless America.
OAR too.
Captain America.
Yeah.
And then that's going to get me in with Mark, and then I'm going to probably go on tour with them and open for
Right.
them.
You know what's interesting, Tony, is that at no point did this kid say anything about having anyone on our podcast at all. Nothing.
Well,
at all.
I did. I messaged the keyboard player for OAR.
Oh, because that would be a big get.
He is Michael Paris.
That would be a big get.
Because he's accessible, because he likes like a lot of my stuff on Instagram.
Yeah.
And it would be kind of a big get.
Yeah.
But also their trumpet player.
Yes.
John Lampley.
He's a sought-after guest all over the world in podcasts.
He's the house.
You got John Lampley?
He's the house trumpet player for Colbert on the Colbert Show.
Oh,
also.
wow. Okay.
But Michael Paris, I've actually had a conversation with him about coming onto the podcast.
Okay.
And he's like, yeah, we'll talk after the
You're
new
just
year.
shooting for the stars, huh,
I
buddy?
am. Well, you got to go little by little. I get Michael Paris, and then I get their road crew.
Yes.
I get their
Right.
head roadie.
Right. How about the woman who bangs all of them? Can you get her on here?
Oh, Boomer's wife?
Oh,
sorry.
Hey,
I
listen,
know everybody.
Boomer, we're sorry. We didn't mean that.
Joking. We know.
We didn't care.
Yeah, we know.
So you had a great weekend.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. It was
You had a great weekend.
Played some softball on Sunday.
Yeah, I saw that you were part of some sort of comics. What is it?
Every year, Dave Lester, city comic, great comic, he runs the Hackers and Humor Softball Classic. Is like 8 teams, so like 80 people show up.
Son of a bitch.
And we do it in Prospect Park in Brooklyn. Have a little cookout. There was some soul food going. There was collard greens and jerk chicken. And,
wow.
And we lost in the first round. Carla's team actually made it to the finals.
So, but you had plenty of time to jerk chicken yourself and all that stuff?
Yeah, exactly. After I played, I just ate my...
Were there any comics of notoriety? I mean, Dave Lester is a top name. I know, and I'm not looking to... But I'm saying anyone besides Dave Lester.
There was Jerry Seinfeld. Plays every year. No, there was
Jerry Steinfeld.
Local guy, John Moses, my buddy John Moses.
I know John Moses is.
Good
Okay.
guy.
Yeah.
Pudge Fernandez ran my team.
Yeah. That's Pud Rodriguez's cousin.
Pudge Rodriguez's cousin.
Sure.
G Mama Lee.
Oh,
you know G Mama Lee?
Yeah, Mama Luke, yeah.
She is a very loud, militant black woman. She was on my team.
Oh, wow.
She showed up late.
Yeah.
So...
What, you think it was a movie?
They had to put just showed up late and made a lot of noise. That's par for the course. So they put her at the end of the roster, but there's 9 people and she was the 10th, so they had to rotate her in. So she missed her first 2 at bats because they had to rotate.
Right.
So she gets loud and starts screaming.
Right.
I paid money to be in this league.
Yeah.
And blah blah. And then she just puts herself in the lineup.
Just
like my buddy Brian
herself.
Kim.
Yeah.
Was supposed to be up next to bat.
Oh, Brian Kim's a very good
Brian
comic.
Kim.
Yeah.
Oh, great. I love Brian
Headlines.
Kim.
He's legit. Yeah.
So he's about to get up, and G Mama Lee steps up into the batter's box like, no, I'm hitting. I paid for this league. I'm hitting.
That's it.
And Pudge, our coach, goes over to try to get her out of the batter's box. She took a swing at him.
Oh, she
with
whacked
a metal
him.
bat. She didn't whack him. She didn't get him, but she took a swing.
She was gonna, though.
It was wild. It was a wild day. We were all drinking rum punch and
That's what they do at these events.
Is it they?
Yeah.
What do you mean they?
No, all the 80 people that pay.
Comedians, yes, yeah.
No, the 80 people that pay.
Yeah, no, exactly. But it's a fun time. This is the 15th year in a row that he's done this. So
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll look forward to being at number 16.
Yes, we're creating a Long Island team for next year if you want to play.
Yeah, dude, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Fucking Value Stream Player of the Year, 1988.
100%.
Are you kidding me?
Would you really play it?
Yeah, I would play.
Really?
Dude, you ever see me play, man?
No, I'm sure. I just never. I'm always hesitant to ask you to do something.
Well, because I say no to everything.
Because not only you say no to everything, you make me feel like embarrassed to ask you.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, I'd like for you to
like I should know better.
I'd like for you to continue with that attitude.
Okay,
well, it's also because of the fact that I don't have any shame at all in telling people no. I'm like, no, I'm just not interested.
Yeah, me and Monty were going to do a show here, 5 minutes from your house, less than 5 minutes, on the patio outside, and you're like, I got to think about it.
Yeah, I didn't like the idea of that show. I'm sorry. But I'm glad you had a good time. Before we get too deep into the show, I think we really need to bring up some some important show news, because this show is called Herschy and the Keegs Show, but it's not only about Herschy and the Keegs.
Not at all.
Our producer, our friend, our official laugher is our guy Tony Walker, and Tony Walker had come out with he didn't even talk to us about this, but there's been really some big news that came out. I think he dropped it yesterday, that Tony has decided to go onto Cameo.com.
Yep.
You guys are going to make me regret this immediately.
No, Tony, for those who don't know what Cameo is a platform where celebrities make videos, private personalized videos, and they send it to people, happy birthday messages, congratulations messages, things of that nature, and you set a price. It can be anywhere several hundred to as little as, I think the lowest threshold is Tony, which is the $15, I believe.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a bargain. Do you know how much Caitlyn Jenner her cameos are?
I would assume it's like $500.
They're like $1,500.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. Caitlyn Jenner's like $15.
It would make sense.
I get it, but
yeah. So Tony decided, because listen, he's not just a producer of the show, he's a producer of other shows. He has his own traveling mystery dinner business.
What is he, Scooby-Doo?
What is it called? He's in the brain. No, it's called Knock 'em Dead Comedy.
Murder mystery.
They're very popular.
You sound like he travels around in a van solving crimes.
He's in a circus. It's the Barnum and Bailey, Tony Walker, Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show.
And I would have gotten her away from it if it wasn't for the one-legged man.
So Tony decided, between his theme of Knock 'em Dead Comedy, the podcast that's on multiple days a week, as well as the traveling road show, Knock 'em Dead Comedy, he's like, I can't resist this urge to go on Cameo any longer.
Yeah, I'm sure people have been asking. That's why.
No, there's a big craze for when's Tony Walker coming on on Cameo? When's it happening?
Down.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean,
well, Mark.
Yeah.
I do have to tell you something.
What?
You got a birthday coming up.
I do. My birthday's in 2 days.
2 days, Mark's birthday.
Yeah. So how would this happen? How would this go down?
What? Yeah. So this is how this would go down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you play you. Who should I play?
You play you.
Oh, me. I can
you.
do that. I mean, I do it every day. I play me.
All right. So
I play with myself.
Give me.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's try to get into our roles as you and me. Yeah.
You sons of bitches.
Okay.
Hey, Mark, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, pal, what's cooking?
Not too much, man.
What's cooking? I couldn't even play myself well.
It's already messed up.
I already ruined
you played yourself perfectly because you mess up every word.
Oh, my God. What's cooking, Mike?
Nothing's cooking.
Okay. So it's my birthday, yeah.
Well, you've been saying what's going on and what's cooking.
What's happening? What's cooking?
Nothing, man. It's your birthday coming up.
Yeah, Thursday is my birthday. That's right, Mike. Thank you.
Got you a little something, my friend.
You did.
You always complain kind of that you and Tony give me gifts and I'm not good with gifts.
No, you're not. Yeah.
I got you. I was proud of it. I got you the perfect gift this year.
What is that?
One of your favorite people. I got you a cameo from them.
And what does this person do?
This person is a well-known celebrity, podcaster, the face of entertainment. Has their pulse on the finger on the pulse of entertainment.
Wait a second.
Famous podcaster.
You got me a cameo from Joe Rogan. No, because Joe Rogan, like Fear Factor, MMA. Like I've always he was in that TV show.
Well, pump the brakes.
Okay,
a little expensive.
Okay,
Joe Rogan.
All right,
a little expensive.
Sorry about that. Okay,
summertime budget's a little tight.
Okay,
little bit,
but still podcast comedy,
very wildly known. Just had a few huge shows that we've seen.
Oh my God! Hold on a second. You got me a fucking cameo from Bert Kreischer. Because the machine.
I know it's great. The machine's awesome. The machine's great. Bert's great.
He did that whole tour fully loaded. And
he's blowing up right now. Pretty expensive.
So Bert Kreischer.
Pretty expensive.
So it's a little bit okay.
Just think podcast. We listen to podcasts. We're lovers of podcasts. What's one of our favorite podcasts that we listen to?
Probably the ppioneer of the comedy podcast.
Yep.
You got me Mark Maron on that. No, not Mark Maron.
I probably could have gotten Mark Maron.
Yeah.
Little bit. You know who I got you?
Who'd you got?
One of our favorites, our buddy Tony Walker.
Tony Walker?
Tony Walker.
Wait, the guy who
is on
does
Cameo now, yeah.
The guy who does the comedy class with Peter Bales?
No, that's Rich Walker.
Rich Walker.
He was a little out of my budget also.
So who's Tony Walker?
Tony Walker, you know, like when we come in here on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. usually, and the guy that sits to your right.
With the leg?
Yeah. The guy on the board. Yeah. He's got his own Cameo now. He's got his own Cameo.
He does?
Yeah, and I got it for you for your birthday. Happy birthday, buddy.
My birthday? Tony Walker?
Yeah. Tony Walker's on Cameo later.
Hey, Mark, I heard it's your birthday. Your pal Mike Keegan said I should wish you happy birthday.
There you go. Give him $15 now. See, this is even better, though, because if I got Rogan, he's not going to be here live with us.
Right.
We have Tony right here. I got you a live cameo.
Cameo? What is it?
I knew I was going to regret this. I swear to you, they contacted me.
Okay.
Does that happen?
No. Cameo with a K, I think.
That's it. You got Homeo.
Cameos with a Z at the end. And I was
really?
All right, fuck it, let me do it. And I signed, because it said you could be eligible. It didn't say, hey, we want you. It just said you could be eligible.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, fuck it. So I filled out the thing. Came back 5 minutes later. You've been accepted.
Wow.
So I contacted Don.
It's an arduous process to get in.
I contacted Don Sell. I said, what is this? I wasn't sure what this was. Dude.
Of course.
I don't know if they send emails to everybody and like as a
No, I never got one.
I never did.
And Don's like, no, this is awesome. You got to do it. I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'll do it.
I mean, it sounds like there's no, all kidding aside, there's no downside. I mean, he's obviously not going to get
I got nothing to lose.
You're not paying into it, and you make a few bucks.
I'll probably will end up having to pay somebody by the end of the time.
Right,
Because I'm not making anything on it, but I was like, screw it, let's put it up there.
You know what? Good for you.
If something catches on, and then these people, you raise your price.
That's right.
They don't want to pay the $50 for Danny Bonaducci. They'll pay $15 for somebody they don't know.
Good for you, dude. We're happy
you
for
do you do the filtering to see who's local and in your price range. Like I'm buying a car at Carvana.
Yeah.
I got Tony Walker. I got a 2023 Tony Walker. It's $15.
Oh, you got a real piece of shit.
Good for you, Tony.
No,
it's
good.
stupid.
Hey guys, listen. You got a special thing coming up. Tony's funny. He may not be Joe Rogan famous.
No.
But he's funny as hell, and he's gonna give you a good cameo.
He'll give you a good solid 2 or 3 minutes.
I've also seen guys like super famous guys. I forget who I saw at one time. And somebody gave them like $600 for a cameo, and it was like a 10-second generic piece of shit cameo.
Right.
And, you're going to get quality from Tony.
All kidding aside, though, the concept of cameo, like, people get excited about it, but the celebrity only is saying your name because someone told them their name. Yeah. They're only repeating things they were told. I think, is there a company that you could actually speak to the celebrity, like, for like 20 seconds?
Yeah, I think there is something like that.
Well, Cameo offers that. You could pay, they have another... I don't know what the prices are, but you can actually have like a Zoom conversation with them for like 5 or 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah,
they do that. Zoom in with Tony Walker.
I would love to Zoom with Tony Walker.
The only cameo that I ever bought was from my mom for Christmas. Mm-hmm. William Hung from American Idol.
Oh, wow.
It was great, though.
She danced.
That's what he did. He goes, she bang, and he did the whole thing.
Really? Yeah. Isn't that it, though? She banged, she banged.
Nice, yeah.
How much is
like, why are you singing it to my mom?
Right.
How long?
He was like $50, and it was like maybe like a 20 or 30 second clip.
And she enjoyed it though.
She enjoyed it because we used to love watching him American Idol.
Yeah.
And
all right, very cool.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't really know celebrities she likes. Patrick Swayze's dead, and and there's William Hung. That's it.
That's it. Those are her two favorites.
Patrick Swayze and William Hung.
Those are usually people who get grouped together. You know.
Yes.
Don't put William Hung in the corner. Yeah. So well, good for you, Tony. We're happy for you. That's really pretty awesome. So you had that OAR show this weekend. Do you have any other gigs, Mikey, that we should talk about?
Friday night, I was at the brokerage with our old buddy Rich Voss. Yeah. Yeah, we were waiting for you there.
Yeah, no, I might have missed
Tell you
that
one thing, our buddy Steve Spragus was there though.
Yes.
He showed up and he was he was sitting right next to the stage, so Voss had a field day.
Yeah,
with
Steve
him.
had texted me. I don't think he's the biggest Voss fan either, by the way.
Yeah.
So,
but it was an awesome show though. It was me, Terry McNeely, and Voss.
That's a great show.
And Voss did great, but It was just fun working with Terry. Me and him had a really good set.
Listen,
it was great seeing Steve there.
Terry's our boy. Steve's a great fan.
I called him out on stage. I said to Steve, his daughter, we do the Hershey and the Keegs. I said it in front of 300 people that we have the Hershey and the Keegs show podcast.
Did you pronounce the Hershey and Keegs show
I
right?
said Mikey and the Keegs by accident. Yeah,
you did?
No, I got it right actually. I got the name of the show right.
Hershey and the Keegs. Hershey and the Keegs. Yeah.
But I said it in front of the whole audience. I'm like, every Tuesday night, listen to me, Mark Hirschman, Hershey and the Keegs, and this is Steve Spragus. His daughter Megan sings the intro song to our show.
Yeah.
Everyone gave her a round of applause, and it was nice.
That's very nice. So once again, you come in here with great fodder. You had a great weekend. You have only positive things to say.
How was your weekend, bud?
And the only thing that I can report back is a Mark Hirschman is a piece of shit moment that I'm not proud of at all. So Saturday morning, I had made a couple of weeks ago wellness checks for Baby and Hazel, my two dogs, and I made them Saturday morning at 8:30 with the idea that somebody would come with me because it's hard to take two dogs to the vet at once, especially two dogs who are not. They're not like in love with each other. Like they're just they deal with each other, but they don't love each other. So one's a 40-pound bigger dog, one's an 8-pound dog that won't leave me. I'm holding on to her. So 8:30, 8 o'clock Saturday morning comes, and you would think that
you got a house full of people
asleep, couldn't nudge one of them up. So of course I'm on the fucking highway with Hazel licking my neck and holding on to Baby, and I'm just cranky as fuck. Yeah. I'm in the vet for an hour, the whole thing, $400 and something later. I'm just pissed off that I had to do this. I get down Plainview Road heading towards the Seafood Oyster Bay, and I'm stopped at a light, and the light turns green, and the person in front of me doesn't budge. So I'm like, I give it a little courtesy. Yeah.
You waited like 3 seconds though, right?
And then nothing happened, and I was like, maybe the guy fell asleep. A little nudge, and you see the guy look up in his rearview mirror. Nothing.
After he definitely
dead stop.
He acknowledged you and still did nothing.
So then I just plant my hand on the horn, and I even open up the window, start saying like, "What the fuck is going on here, dude? Get the fuck out of the way!" Like that. And as I stick my head out of the window, I look to the side of the guy's car, and there's a mama duck and baby ducks walking across the street that the guy was waiting for.
You misunderstood me, sir. I said, "What the duck?"
And
I was yelling at the duck, not you.
You can't feel like a bigger piece of shit.
Oh, I know.
Moment.
This guy is doing the sweetest thing that you could possibly do
in the world. Yeah. So
imagine if you just got him so nervous that he gunned it and ran over the ducks.
That's right. Just killed them. So I gave him like a little sorry, like didn't mean it.
Didn't see the ducks.
Didn't see the 12 little ducklings that you were trying to protect from inevitable death. Inevitable death.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's got you. He's got who's this tough guy behind me? He's gonna try to kick my ass, and you just have like adorable dogs hanging all over.
I'm holding a little tiny baby, and the other one. I honestly felt like such shit though, because
I know. Oh my god, he's doing the sweetest thing in the world.
Yeah, exactly. So speaking of sweetest thing in the world, you sent me something that was very sweet that you had a lot of cackles about, and I didn't know the story at all, but you had said that there was some sort of a happenstance with Lizzo.
Oh my god.
The heavy set African American singer.
Fat black woman?
Yes, that too. So you seem to know this story like you were there almost.
I was there, like I wasn't there with her and them, but the place that it happened at, I'll tell the whole story. Yeah, I was there. So what happened, if people aren't aware, Lizzo, the famous singer, she has dancers that resemble her. I guess they're
heavy set black women who dance,
plus size, beautiful women.
Beautiful.
I'm wildly attracted to Lizzo. She is a beautiful plus size, confident woman.
Beautiful face, beautiful voice.
But apparently she's kind of abusive to her dancers.
We did not know that until this episode.
Body shames them and makes them do like these crazy stunts. Like I know Puff Daddy did it a while ago. He made them walk all the way to Brooklyn to get her a piece of cheesecake. Like Puff Daddy did that a while.
Well, who doesn't do that?
So, but the thing that really kind of got heated up was they were in Amsterdam at a an establishment. You know, Amsterdam, anything goes in Amsterdam. Anything goes.
From your toes to your hose.
From your toes to your hose.
Yeah.
Your toes to your hose. Anything goes.
Yeah.
That is going to be on an Amsterdam bumper sticker from now on.
You've been able to smoke weed legally there forever. That's not just a new thing there.
And
there's also places of ill repute where you walk by.
I've heard
in the window.
So I've heard. Yeah, you could just walk down.
Yeah.
And it's called the red light district. I think it's called
red light district.
Light. Yeah. I think somebody read it somewhere.
Somewhere. Yeah. You just go and you pick out a vagina. That's
pretty much, dude.
Yeah.
So you just walk around this certain area, Amsterdam, but also in the red light district, I've heard they have sex shows, live sex shows.
Live sex shows. Okay.
So, full disclosure.
Yeah.
I spent a little time in Amsterdam.
A little bit.
First time I went there, I was with school. I went.
You were an exchange student.
Pretty much. I was studying abroad, a few broads.
Welcome back, Keegan.
I studied
German
abroad.
There? They speak like Dutch. Is that right?
I was in Belgium for a month.
Yeah.
And we did a weekend.
What?
Yeah.
A month?
Yeah, I went to Belgium for a month.
A month? What point of your life was this?
It was my junior year of college.
Were you an exchange student or you just
It
bailed?
was a study abroad program. That I
okay.
did.
So how many broads did you study?
Quite a few and a few fellas.
What?
I don't even know why.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
It's wild. It's Europe. Come on.
Anything goes.
Anything goes. So we were stationed in Belgium, and but we did a weekend in Amsterdam.
Were you in the military at this point?
I was stationed in Belgium with my platoon.
You were a Navy SEAL at this time?
I was more of an otter.
Navy SEAL.
I was more of an otter when I was in college.
Yeah, of course. Gotcha.
So we were in Belgium, but we did a weekend of long weekend in Amsterdam, a long weekend.
Yes.
And we got to experience the culture. but there is this place, so I got to know it, but we didn't really go crazy because I was with school. I had professors there and
right,
stuff.
Yeah.
A few years later, fast forward, I went with a bunch of friends. About 10 of us went. We went to Belgium, we went to Ireland, and we went to London, Paris, and we did Amsterdam. We did a couple days in Amsterdam.
Yes.
Now I'm with my friends in Amsterdam, so now it gets a little bit more debaucherous.
Okay.
So, first of all, we get there, and we started just walking around to get the lay of the land.
Yes.
And like a pointer. What are those
pointers.
Those dogs? The pointers, the schnauzers.
You mean the pointers?
The
Pointer sisters.
The pointer dog that have a nose for finding
things.
things.
Go that way.
That have a nose for finding things.
Yeah.
One of my friends suggested, "Hey, let's try to find the red light district."
They're hounds of some sort.
I was some kind of a hound.
What kind of hounds are they?
A Doberman Pinscher.
A Doberman Pinscher hound.
Yeah,
that's
no,
a Doberman.
Yeah.
It was a bloodhound, maybe a bloodhound.
Bloodhound.
A bloodhound. It was like a bloodhound.
Yeah.
So one of my friends said, "Let's try to find the red light district." And right away, this natural instinct
Something
came
takes
on me.
over.
I said, "Follow me."
Yeah.
Within 5 minutes, we were right in the heart of the red light district.
Just like that.
So everyone wants to walk around and just see what's going on.
Of course. What else are you going to do there?
I've been there before. I'm like, this is old hat to me.
You're a veteran.
Exactly. I'm a red light district veteran.
You're a Navy SEAL.
So we walked by this one place called the Banana Bar.
Yeah.
Which, fast forward to this recently,
It's
is
pertinent.
where the Lizzo thing happens. It's called the Banana Bar.
Yeah.
So there's a gentleman, a really creepy gentleman, like a pencil thin mustache,
Yeah.
like a carnival barker, standing outside.
Yeah.
And he goes to me and my friends. He goes, "Hey, you guys want to see a sex show?"
Yeah.
And my friends are like, "No, we just want to walk around and see stuff." I'm like, "Well, you guys are on your own. I've been here before. I want to see a sex show."
Right.
So I didn't know what it was going to be, if it was some kind of tourist trap. It was the shadiest thing in the world. First of all, he goes, "All right, it's going to be 50 euros a person."
Which is how much in American money?
At the time I was there, it was like 70 American dollars.
Okay.
So
it seems bargainish to me.
But you could stay in there as long as you want.
Yeah.
And after the show's over, you go to another place and they have open bar service for like 3 hours.
Wow.
So
that's part of the package.
Part of the package.
Okay.
But the other place where the open bar is about a mile away, and you're walking. So we have to go to the other place a mile away, pay this guy $70, walk back to the Banana Bar where the sex show is.
Right.
So now we're sitting there, and it was me and a bunch of my friends and a group of Japanese businessmen.
Oh.
It was like, it was going to be like really, because I'm like, this isn't going to be some tourist trap. This is going to be, and literally it was what they say it was. Like people, just regular people coming off the street and having intercourse 2 feet in front of you.
Just like that.
Just like that. It was a guy and a girl, and then it was 2 girls, and then it was a guy and a guy.
Yeah.
And then, but you know, they do, and the threesomes and stuff. But then the last part is a dominatrix comes on stage. And this is where the name Banana Bar comes from.
I'm going to say, I'm picturing men walking around with banana hammocks.
No.
Okay. That was just a wishful thinking on my part.
And this is also Amsterdam, so people might be a little bit stoned at this point.
Very stoned.
Onto the stage walks a dominatrix, a very beautiful Dutch dominatrix.
Right.
And a guy in a gorilla suit.
Okay.
And the guy in the gorilla suit has all these bananas.
Yes, he does.
So... So he's like throwing them. He's like, you know, doing stuff with the bananas. Nothing crazy. But then the dominatrix takes one of the bananas and puts it in her.
In her cavity?
In one of them.
Internal cavities?
Yeah. And that's what he does. So it's like
maybe he's a physician.
So now she goes, I want 4 men from the audience to come up here and eat the banana.
Oh, okay.
So 3 guys like automatically volunteer.
Yeah.
And not from my group.
No.
My group... None of us volunteered. None of us wanted any part of it.
No.
But we have my friend Bobby, who's like the shyest little guy in the world, and like just didn't want to party, and he didn't want to be there at all.
No.
We basically forced, and this is what she did to her dancer.
Right.
Lizzo forced her dancer to go on stage and do this thing,
right,
where you stand in a line and everybody takes a bite of the banana. While the guy in the gorilla suit is trying to grab you and grope you.
Yes.
So these guys are standing in line. Everybody takes a bite of the banana. My friend Bobby's last in line.
Oh, boy. You never want to be the last in line for the bite of the banana.
You don't, because by that time, there's this much banana left.
Oh, a little nub.
And a little nub, and you got to finish that banana. And she mushed them. She grabbed his head and mushed them.
Wow.
And that's what Lizzo forced one of her dancers to do. So like when they told the story, I'm like, I was there. I know it. I did the same thing.
Bobby could be in the group.
Exactly. I forced. And now I'm like, now I feel bad for Bobby because I'm like, wow. We really did force him to do this terrible thing that he didn't want to do. After I hear the story of tremendous
horror
that this dancer was saying, I'm like, and poor Bobby, this isn't even a joke. We were staying in a hostel.
Yes.
And we're waiting for him for breakfast the next morning. He walks out and he's got a giant blister on his lip.
That is not funny, but it's true. A true story.
A true story. 100%. Everything here is 100% true. Oh. And
so he's been called Bobby Blister
ever since then.
That's pretty horrifying, though. You wound up in Amsterdam with a herpy lip blowing out of your lip because you...
He said it was like starting the day before, so it had nothing to do with this incident. But this thing was like pulsating.
Holy shit.
And now we're sitting at breakfast.
Lizzo.
We're having crepes. We're having crepes at breakfast, just staring at Bobby's second head.
And you
pulsating at us.
Seriously. You please pass me the bacon.
But now... then it was fun, but now I see how this poor woman
you should have shame over what you did.
Traumatized.
Yeah.
But we did exactly to Bobby what Lizzo did to
You're no better than her.
I'm no better than Lizzo.
Yeah.
That's basically the bottom line of the moral of the story. Mike
Yeah.
Keegan is no better than Lizzo.
Yeah, I've never thought anything differently than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got that open bar place. That place was wild.
Oh, really?
There was naked bartenders.
Fuckaroo, just up the
whatever you want to do.
Really?
It's like the second floor of like a regular bar, and this is just like a private thing. And it was a wild.
Well,
story.
we have some news. Herschy and Keegs in 2024 is going to do a live remote in Amsterdam.
Live remote from the Banana Bar.
From the banana boat. Yeah. We'll be wearing banana hammocks, and we will be, we'll have Simplex 12 medicine just in case things go
Don't
awry.
eat the banana. Don't be the last. If you eat the tip of the banana, it's fine.
Right. No,
don't
the first bite is always good.
If you learn one thing ever from Herschy and the Keegs show,
Yeah.
don't be the last guy to bite the banana.
And on that note, yes, that should be our slogan here.
I think it should be.
That should be.
That's merch. We're gonna start selling shit. Don't be the last guy to bite the banana. I used to do a bit about that on stage.
Yes, you did.
And there would be, like, when I was working in the city a lot, there would be people from Amsterdam, and they're like, I know the Banana Bar.
Hey, Keegan, hey. How's Bobby Blister doing?
Oh my God! There was another place called Pirates, and I went with a bunch of girls because we were going. That's what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a big, rough and tough place,
right?
Because we were waiting to go to an improv comedy show. So I was with a bunch of girls that we went with. And
hold on. So he goes into this place called Pirates, and it's Willie Stargell fucking broads. in Amsterdam. Go Pops! Go Pops!
Stargell.
We are family.
But I get in there, and I'm the only fella in Pirates.
Son of a gun.
That's what, yeah. And there was a DJ behind the bar, and as soon as I walked in, you just hear just it's raining, man.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. And then just like the guy was wearing like little hoochie daddy shorts.
Yes, he
and
was.
I'm like, oh, I am in a Amsterdam gay bar right now.
So let's do a little trivia, a little Herschy and Keegs trivia question. If you know the answer, don't say it. I'll ask each one of you. Do you know who wrote the song "It's Raining Men"? Do you have any idea who wrote the song "It's Raining Men"? Do you know Tony?
Tony knows?
I do.
You do? Okay.
Yes.
You know who it is?
I don't think I know. Maybe Billy Joel.
No, it's a good guess though. The person who wrote the song "It's Raining Men" is, I'll give you a hint. He's a band leader for one of a famous late night TV show.
Paul Schaefer?
Paul Schaefer
really?
wrote "It's Raining Men."
That's right.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. How fucking cool is that?
That's crazy.
I don't think he's a soul writer. Didn't he co-write it with somebody?
Yeah, but you never say that part of the
But
story.
no, but I
though.
think it was
Yes.
somebody famous, wasn't it? I'm
might
gonna look it up.
I don't know.
Liberace.
Bacharach? Yeah, I don't know. I think it was Lizzo. I don't know. Callbacks are the best.
Yeah, no,
When you
right,
have nothing
exactly.
funny to say, just
Yeah,
call it
call it
back
back.
to something that doesn't
Just
make
say
sense.
Lizzo.
Just say anything.
Yeah.
I'll just say Bubby Blister from now on. Everything.
Oh, poor little Bobby Blister.
So one thing I wanted to bring up that on the same note of this this wild sex story, there was a celebrity that came out over the weekend, and maybe it was yesterday or the day before, Wayne Brady. So Wayne Brady, who is well known for the Drew Carey show where they do the...
Whose line is it anyway?
The improv. He's been the host of Let's Make a Deal. Very handsome black man in his mid-40s maybe,
Oh, yeah.
probably, Wayne Brady. Yep. And he makes a very serious announcement that he is pansexual. He's a pansexual, okay?
He has sex with pots and pans.
So, of course, the pansexual, for most people who aren't idiots like Mike, pansexual means that you are attracted to women, men,
Animals.
not animals, but no, gay, straight, doesn't really matter. And Mike Keegan, my co-host, Mike Keegan from the Herschy and the Keegs show, he decides to take a picture of Wayne Brady and dress him up as Peter Pan.
What a funny guy he must be.
So Mike thinks that pansexual means that Wayne Brady wants to fuck Peter Pan.
Yes. Or he wants to dress like Peter Pan while he's having sex.
Okay. All right.
It's one or the other.
Is that what you thought? I don't know.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Then it's not so bad. So he just wants to dress up as Peter Pan.
Yeah, I didn't think, because Peter Pan's a child, I think. So
Is Peter Pan? I thought, didn't Peter Pan have a glass eye, or was that Sandy Duncan?
That was
played. Is that
no? That was Sammy Davis Jr.
the Candyman?
But
we're a little zany
so
tonight, huh?
so
Tony?
Wayne
Yeah.
so Wayne Brady's gay and water is wet. Dude, he's the gayest thing ever.
No, but no, he was married to a woman for many
yeah.
years. But he came out saying he's a pansexual. He likes all different kinds, and you mocked him basically.
I'm sorry for you know what? I'm no better than Lizzo.
No, you're not. No, you're just basically the bloody blister on the soul of this comedy world.
I am comedy simplex too.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? That's brave, Wayne Brady.
Yeah.
After you make $700 million to finally come out of the closet.
He's made a lot of loot. Have you ever watched the Let's Make a Deal with him? Like
I have. I mean, he's very super talented.
He
Dude,
can sing.
one of the best Chappelle skits ever. Remember when he was?
I don't know if I remember.
Oh
that.
my God! When Wayne Brady played like a pimp.
Yes.
Oh really?
And he
was he famous yet or no?
He was famous.
Yeah, this
he
is
was
after
famous.
his line. Yeah.
Oh,
But he
wow.
was playing himself. But he's like Dave. It was a skit where him and Dave Chappelle are hanging out, and Wayne Brady's just walking around. But he drops like the whole like show business guy, and he's just like walking around, and he's like, there's like prostitutes walking up to him like, "Here's your money, daddy," and he's like, "Yo, this is a little bit light. Is Wayne Brady gonna have to slap a bitch?" And
didn't
dude,
see
it was,
this.
oh, dude, it was one of the best. I'll send it to you.
Good.
It was
That's
one
good.
of the best Chappelle
Good
skits.
to get people
where
turning
he-
off our show to go watch that on
he
YouTube
should
right
watch
now.
it right now. Don't even
Thanks.
waste 1 second.
Thanks, bloody blister.
And dude, at the end, he like shoots a cop. Dude, it's hilarious.
I will watch it
Yeah,
later on. I
it
didn't
was
know that.
great.
I've always thought he was terrific. He's a
Oh.
good singer. You know,
And-
for me, growing up watching Let's Make a Deal with Monty Hall, it's hard for me to watch.
Chris Monty.
Huh?
Chris Monty.
Chris Monty was not the host of Let's Make a Deal.
Well, he should be.
He should be.
Chris Monty.
Well, now that Wayne Brady's dead, is he dead?
So he's a pansexual.
Okay, yeah.
What are you fucking
Say maybe Chris Monty can take over.
Well, how did it be? You just drew a picture of him with dressed as
Oh
Peter Pan
yeah,
yesterday.
yeah.
You think another thing happened to him? A big news story?
You know, he's probably dying. That's why he's that's why he's letting all these skeletons out of his closet. So when Wayne Brady dies in a few weeks,
that's right. He died. Tony Bennett and Wayne Brady died together. Oh my God.
Wayne Brady, rest in penis.
He might be doing that right now.
It is.
Oh my God! I can't believe we killed off Wayne Brady.
Well, it was for the greater good because Chris Monty is going to host Let's Make a Deal now.
Right. That's right. That's exactly right. Wow. Oh my God. My unneeded sunglasses are fogging up right now. I'm laughing so much.
There's a woman on Facebook who commented that the sunglasses are dumb.
Whoa!
Listen, I don't have to look to see who it is. I would be willing to bet it's Suzanne Galena.
Yes.
Yeah, I would.
Yes, Sue, you're right.
Yes.
But is she on there under a different name? Suzanne something else?
Suzanne Jane maybe, or
yeah,
something?
I think that's it.
Yeah,
I think
that's it. That's my buddy, my neighbor, and she hates basically everything about me. My glasses, my sunglasses.
She's lived across the street from you how long? There's no reason. There's no way she doesn't hate everything about you.
The word hate cannot be pronounced enough.
Yeah.
I didn't figure she'd be a fan of the sunglasses, and well, that's what it's all about. It's about.
She used to invite me to her house for parties.
We haven't had one, but we'll be having one soon, and you're in.
You're in.
No, that's what this is all about today. Trial and error to see what the fans like and don't like. So we have one. I hate Mark's glasses.
Are there any pro Mark's sunglasses?
No.
Here's the thing, though. The pros are going to be a little hesitant to post. They don't want to be embarrassed. Like, oh my God, look how cute he looks.
That's right, exactly.
You know what I mean? So you're only going to hear the negative.
That's usually how it is. That's usually how it works with show business.
Like, I don't want Mark's wife to see that I think he looks adorable in his sunglasses.
That's right.
So you know what? I can take it. One for the negatives, but who knows how many quiet positives there are.
I think they look good on you.
Who knows how many quiet positives there are? That's like you going out with a bunch of guys in Amsterdam.
That's like me and Wayne Brady going to Cape Cod for the weekend.
You and Wayne Brady in the banana hammock in Amsterdam. Yeah. So what happened over the weekend or yesterday that you had sent me wasn't Cape Cod. It was better. It was on a boat dock in Alabama.
Oh, my God.
So, I sometimes get lost in stuff with the kids and Stacy, and we're off. This weekend we were out with her brother and his family on the boat. So I didn't see this particular story. And then during one of our...
were you on a boat in Alabama?
I was not in Alabama.
Okay.
But you had sent me in one of our kind of Herschy and the Keegs show meetings that we have. You said, did you see this video clip from a boat dock in Alabama? And I did not. I knew nothing about it. And then I watched it, and I could not have been more fascinated.
Oh my God.
About. Can you, because you've watched it a few times now.
I've only watched it 3,700 times.
So just lay it down for us. Explain exactly what happened here.
So the backstory is that there's a riverboat in Alabama, and there was a group of these redneck, just loudmouth, drunk white people.
Yeah.
And they were kind of blocking the riverboat.
And they were rednecks. Like, they were sunburnt, drunk,
100%.
white trash,
just
pieces
the
of shit.
absolute piece of shitty, most shitty people you could imagine.
Shitty people wear the same fucking hat you are. Yeah.
Get her done!
That's it. We love Jeff Foxworthy. Get the fucking boat out of the way.
So they were being impeding this riverboat from parking. So one of the riverboat workers comes over.
That's the black gentleman in the uniform on the dock.
Yeah,
basically telling them you guys can't park your boat there.
Larger black gentleman just telling them you can't park the boat here, and they start obscenities are flying. They're giving them the finger and stuff.
And the gentleman is acting totally. He's telling them you don't belong here.
Yeah, exactly. The black guy was calm as a cucumber.
Yeah.
Is that? Can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, it's cool as a cucumber, so it makes no sense, but you can say it if you want. Yes, yeah.
So, but then these guys are getting loud and rowdy. They're probably drunk, and one of them goes to like throw fisticuffs with the black guy.
Yeah.
And the funniest part is if you watch this video, the very beginning of it.
Before the fisticuffs, though, there's other stuff that happens.
Before the fisticuffs, the very beginning of the video, the white guy and the black guy are going at it, and the black guy just takes off his hat and just throws it in the air like dramatically even
before this. So the video that you sent me was sent from the vantage point of a boat across the marina. Okay.
Yeah, it was shot on a camera from a video. What are these things?
A cell phone. They're new.
One of these things.
Yeah, you're quite a linguist.
That somebody was recording it from across the way.
So the group that was taking it was like a party group, and it was like a lot of young black women, basically.
Yeah.
And they were
my favorite people on the planet.
They were amped up, and I was cracking up because basically once the fisticuffs happened, the tone of the video changed. Obviously.
Yeah, but now when at the beginning it looks like just a little scrum. People
it was fighting, and the truth is everyone who was watching knew that the white guys were being dicks, and the black guy was just doing what he was supposed to do.
He's doing his job. He's working.
And basically, a group of the young black women just started screaming, "Get out the way! Get out the way! Get out the way!" And I loved them. I was like watching. I'm like, "Get out the way! Get out the way!"
I'm like, "Yeah, she's right. Get out the way."
Yeah, I love them.
And then she's yelling at the security guard. She's like, "Get him, old boy! Get him, old boy!" Like world star hip hop. Like she's like, I want her to be the commentary of my life. This woman.
I loved her.
She's like, you don't see her at all, but you could tell like she's a larger black woman.
She was like,
all you hear is a voice. First of all, it's kind of racist that you assume that she's black because you don't see the woman talking that's taking the picture.
No, they eventually showed the video they showed her. Yeah, so, I'm not assuming.
Well, I never saw her, and I just assumed she's a large black woman.
No,
because that's how I do.
No, they showed who she was, and even if she didn't, I'm trying to cover myself on the video.
They never showed who she was, Sue Galena. So get out the way, get out the way. They're chanting.
What did she call him?
Oh boy!
Oh no! Then she said, "Go get him, young buck."
Oh no! This is good. This is coming. I didn't get to that part yet. So now
stepped on the punch.
So now the one black guy and one white guy are fighting, and the black guy that works there, he knows he's gonna take this white guy, so he just takes his hat off and dramatically flips it. And he's like, "All right, let's go."
Yeah,
and he's kicking this white guy,
kicking the shit out of him who deserved it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
but then like 7 white guys come in and they just tackle this black guy,
fucking disgrace,
and just dogpile him and start beating him.
Yeah,
disgrace.
Yeah.
Now the blacks in the area, they get wind of this.
Right.
Now they all start coming to his defense, rightfully so. The guy is, but one of them that comes to his defense, you see just in the very corner shot, you see one of them like dog paddling.
Oh, he's swimming across the fucking bay.
Swimming across the bay. I didn't even know they swim.
Yeah.
So
idiot.
Stupid. Like that's how angry he was. He swam.
Yeah.
And they're swimming now. We're in trouble. So
fucking ruin everything.
So he swims. While he's swimming, you can tell he's a young black guy swimming across to help out the guy that was getting his ass.
I loved every minute of it.
And you hear the woman that's taking the video. She's like, "Get him, young buck! Get him, young buck!
Her.
Come on, young buck!"
I want people to call me Young Buck from now on.
Me too.
That's all I want to be called, Young Buck.
Young Buck and the Keegs.
I love it. Young Buck and Young Buck.
So he gets up there. I call him Black Woman.
Yeah.
So
man, yeah. He was good. Yeah. Yes, that's his superpower.
So
his superpower is swimming without knowing how to.
So he pulls himself up on the dock, and now it's an even fight, kinda.
Yeah.
But then a lot more. But now all these white people that were on the boat and causing the trouble, they're getting the shit stomped out of them,
and they deserved it. Fucking assholes.
Rightfully so.
There was like a large diesel black man just walks around. And he's like the fuck.
Yeah,
like he's ready to fucking kill.
Yeah. Yep. And another one just takes off his shirt, and they walk over to the boat, and there's men and women on the boat, and it's just a free-for-all. The guy, they don't care if it's a man or a woman. Everyone's just getting messed up.
Throwing down.
Everyone's just throwing fists, but the white people are just getting the shit kicked out of them.
It was great.
And it's beautiful. And it is beautiful.
It was great.
And these asshole white people are just getting the shit kicked out of them. And then all of a sudden, these 3 black women, they're like stomping this larger white woman on the ground, and they let her go. But all of a sudden, you see this like skinny black guy come over, and WWE style hit her over the head with a folding chair.
I love that.
That's my favorite part of the whole video.
I love that.
He got arrested. I think he was the only one.
You throw down a chair. Yeah,
he was the only one of like the black guys that got arrested.
Yeah.
But, like the 3 of the white people got arrested because
they
started this whole melee.
Total pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Total piece of shit.
Yeah.
Redneck piece of shit.
How much are we compensating? We can't say enough. Oh, the white guys, people deserve what they got.
No, we're not.
Don't get mad at us, black people.
No, that's you compensating. This is how I truly feel.
That's how you truly feel. Meanwhile, I'm like, get up. Come on.
Come on, you can do it for us.
You can do it.
Where's my hat?
A fight, a black and white.
You know what it reminded me of? The first thing I thought of, which is a great scene and a great movie, is the Revenge of the Nerds, where the nerds were going to get their asses kicked, and then the fraternity they were part of, the Tri-Lambs, which were all big diesel black guys, came in, and they're like, "You're not going to fuck with them."
Yeah, because it was like Lamar's cousin.
Yeah, exactly. And then it was all of a sudden that was game over.
Exactly. That's what happened. They came to this guy's defense, and like
they should do time, those motherfuckers.
They're gonna.
That was bad shit.
Two of the main guys that got arrested, the white guys, they own like a mini mart, like some they have money, like they own a mini mart.
They're done. And they're doing time.
They kept the mini mart open today. Those two guys are in custody, but they kept it open. They had to have a police president. The president.
Yeah, you had I'm the president of the police. Yes.
They had a police presence at
they used to call me sheriff. Now I'm the president.
At the mini mart, they had to have a police presence because that place is going to get looted.
And fuck them.
And good. And rightly so.
Sell the business. Yeah. You made a fucking bad choice.
Yeah.
Maybe don't drink 27 fucking Trulies and then go out on a boat and then try to fuck with a guy like that.
Yeah. I had 7 high noons and my dad's a lawyer. Bring it.
No, they're going to definitely serve some time because there's different, like, that could have been considered a hate crime.
It's good, yeah. Like, I don't like watching people get their ass kicked, but when you see people that really deserve it, they deserved it.
Yeah, they're going to be fucked. They're going to definitely do some time, and I hope that they're happy that they got that 2 minutes of beating that guy up for now probably losing everything.
Probably going to lose their business.
Yeah.
Their faces are on the front page of every newspaper going to be tomorrow probably.
Yep.
And
the cover of our Hershey and the Keegs Facebook page.
Yeah, they were mentioned on Hershey and the Keegs show, so this is going viral now.
Yeah. Definitely.
And, oh my god, dude! It was just a wild video.
I appreciate you sent it to me because it definitely gave me a little juice that day.
You got to watch a little bit further in though, because you got to see the guy WWE style.
Yeah, no, that I wouldn't advocate hitting someone with a chair, but if someone was getting beaten up and he was trying to protect them, you know.
No, he just ran. Like, this woman was kind of defenseless and just sitting up after getting her ass kicked, and he just wallops her in the head. And then you see this other... But then you see this...
But maybe that was scripted, like a WWE thing. Maybe that was just like...
Could have been. This whole thing was
I'll come and I'll hit you with the chair.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
One of the funniest things also, you see, like, this white Karen-looking woman, like she's gonna give them a talking to, the black guys. She's walking in, and one of the black guys just stiff-arm mushes her right into the water.
Oh, I didn't see...
That's one of the best parts. I saw that, yeah. He doesn't even look at her. She's just going to yell at him, and he just goes whoop, and she just goes right into the water. That. Yeah, it's great.
So there's you've gone down a rabbit hole here.
I've seen every angle.
I saw the one like 6-minute that you sent me, but you're watching every single vantage point, every camera that was in that area in Alabama.
Yeah, exactly. I went to Alabama yesterday.
You're watching live feeds, yelling "Roll Tide."
That's the only thing was missing. Like get out the way! Get out the way! Get him, young buck! Roll Tide! Roll Tide! Roll Tide! Get him, young buck!
I'm gonna cut that up for TikTok. We'll finally hit something more than 20,000 views.
And I did some research while you've been talking.
Oh, you did? Yeah, okay, Tony. Let's see what you got.
Picture Mike in Amsterdam.
It's been. That is pretty accurate, yes. and that probably is actually a picture of me there.
That's amazing.
I'll tell you one part of Amsterdam though. We went down this one street. And it's literally a red light district where the lights are actually red.
Red, yeah.
There's one street we went down, purple lights. Oh. Purple light district.
What is that all about?
And one of my friends, another friend Bobby of mine, not the banana Bobby.
Yeah.
He goes to check out the situation and walks up to the glass from the purple light and gets a big floppy wiener. Right up against the glass.
Oh, wow.
So when you go up the purple light district, those are like trans people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A big floppy wiener up against the glass.
So how was your week there?
And I didn't...
Yeah.
They were so nice.
Yeah.
They were very nice.
Yeah.
It was one of the biggest flaccid wieners I've ever seen.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. I'm trying to... hold on a second. You know, this is something that I do forever. I even before the podcast, even before stand-up, if I have things that come to my mind and I want to talk about them to someone, I will write notes. So you guys know my notebook. You guys can see it's just pages of notes, constant notes. So I wrote something down today, and I'm the whole show, I'm looking at it, and I'm saying, what does this mean? And I wrote down Tony Penis Wall, and I can't remember what the fuck it is, and now I'm remembering, thank you for bringing up the flaccid penis, is that Tony today, I guess in his new home.
All right, now I feel bad.
You know what?
I was like, what the? Okay.
Apparently there's been, I don't know if it was a rainstorm that happened, and the paint on the walls got damaged, but Tony has a large
penis
outline of a penis on his wall in his house.
The picture, and it literally looks like
it does look like it, right?
Yeah. Oh my God, it's unbelievable.
You know where that came from? I was over and I unzipped too fast.
That's a big penis, and anatomically correct with all the stuff there.
It has veins. Why does it have veins, Tony?
I
know, that's why I took the picture.
How big is it? I don't mean yours. I mean this one.
This is probably like maybe at least a foot.
Wow.
It's a 12, and it's thick.
And then some.
And it's thick too.
You guys ordered a foot long?
It's like looking in a mirror. I just couldn't believe it.
Wow.
Tony looked at the wall. He's like, "Oh, I gotta go 10."
Tone, are you going to do something about that? What are you going to do?
Yeah, I got a plumber coming.
I want to see the plumber show. Wow. I'm here to clean your pipes, Tony Walker.
That's it. Tony's got a plumber coming. He's shooting a porn tomorrow in his house. I'm here to fix the pipes.
It's called the Mike Keegan story.
I love it.
Doing a scene on the couch where we have a divider, exactly. the whole thing.
I love it.
You're gonna order him a pizza, and he's gonna show up with the pizza box with the hole cut in it. Yep. I know. I've seen this movie before.
The lighting guys, it's all purple lights.
Mike's seen the first 2 minutes of this movie many times. Before we end, because we're going to end in a second, I'm gonna make a little confession. It's something that I've talked to Tony. No, you know about it, and Tony knows about it. That I've mentioned to Tony many times, and he, for whatever reason, has been resistant to it. But he executed it today for the entire show. I said that people like hearing Tony; they like hearing his laughter, and I don't want him to take his mic away for the whole show like he usually does. Yeah. I want him to be on the mic so that people hear him laughing. And has there been a different infection?
It's an infection.
There
certainly has been, Mark.
Yeah, that just summed it up right
I'm
there.
I'm just saying that. Thank you, Tony, because
Tony, you're a
have
disease.
We not felt a little different today about this?
Honestly, it felt lighter, and it felt, it was more fun.
So you okay, Tony? You good?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I hope that our listeners would let us know how they feel about it.
Let us know.
If they saw a difference.
Yeah.
If they felt a difference.
Right.
Felt an infection?
You let us know.
Have you felt an infection from Tony Walker?
I've got a blood blister from Tony Walker.
Well, subscribe to his Cameo for only $15.
We're going to prescribe some amoxicillin to Tony Walker. Okay, so let's hear what we have to. What do you have coming up this weekend before we go?
Saturday night, right here on the beautiful outdoor patio of Governors, Mike Keegan and friends.
That is amazing. Saturday night, Tony. Anything you have coming up?
Saturday, September 17th. Come see Knock 'em Dead Comedy at the Brokerage.
I love that. That's amazing.
I'll be there. I'm definitely going to be there. How about it?
I'll be there too. You know that. I falsely reported last week that this week we would have on as a guest in studio the great comic Tony Landolfi. I made a mistake about that. He's coming on next week.
Not a great comic.
What?
I made him say that. He's not that great of a comic.
No, he's a great comic, but he was not coming on this week. That was a mistake I said last week. Tony Landolfi will be with us live in studio next week, so please tune in because it's going to be fantastic. Tony is not only a good friend of ours, but he's a terrific comic, and you're in for a real treat.
And you're going to laugh.
And Young Buck and the Keegs Show had a great time tonight with you guys. I hope you guys loved it as much as we did. You know the drill, guys. We need you to help grow this show, so share it. Put it on your Facebook page, your Instagram, your TikTok, your YouTube, your mother's ass,
your sister's ass,
your sister's ass, everything like that. Anything else, Mikey? You good?
No, Govs.com. Get your tickets from Mike Keegan and friends.
GOVS.com.
Please like and subscribe to this show so we can
grow.
Yeah,
yes, thank you. Smooth as always the way to end it out. Thanks, guys, for listening. We'll see you guys